Hi, this is Umar, teacher of mathematics. You are watching my YouTube channel Maths with Umar. So today in this session we are going to see grade 9 NCERT textbook solutions. So in this session we are going to see exercise 1.3 first question. Okay, so we know that in grade 9 the first chapter is number systems, right? We have already learned the basics of number system. We have recalled the number systems. So then we have studied irrationals and real numbers, right? Now we are going to see the decimal expansion of this numbers. Okay, the first number states write the following in decimal form, and you have to say what is the kind of decimal expansion it has. Okay, so the first one given here is 36 by 100. Okay, already we have studied in fractions in dividing by the powers of 10. Whenever we divide any number with powers of 10, the decimal place will move to left hand side so many places equal to the power. Okay, suppose for example 36, it's a whole number, so that means decimal is on the right side. So we are dividing with 100, that means 2 powers of 10. Okay, so I will write, no need to write in your notebook or exam, 36 by 10 square. So that means the decimal will move to left hand side 2 places. So in rough, if we take 36 and from here it moves left side 1, 2, so the decimal will come over here. So what is the answer? So the answer is 0.36. Okay, so let us change everything into decimals, and after that I shall explain you. So the second problem goes on 1 by 11. So you have to divide by 11. 1. See, everybody see, it is very important. 1, you are dividing it by 11. So since this is smaller, dividend is smaller than divisor, keep a point and borrow 0, and still it is a smaller one. So keep one more 0 and then you have to write it as 100. So in 111 9 times, so it will be 99. It's the same, and now already we have decimals, so you can keep 1 0, and 10 is smaller than 11, so you have to put 0, and 11 9s 99, and the remainder is 0. It goes on. So the answer will be 0.090909, so on. It never stops. Okay. Yes, the third question is 4 1 by 8. The third question is 4 1 by 8. So it's a mixed fraction. Everybody knows how to do it. So 8 fours, 32 plus 1. It's very simple. You go on like this. 8 fours, you have to multiply, and here you have to 8 fours 32 plus 1, 33 by 8. So it's 33 by 8. You have to divide 33 by 8. So 33 divided by 8, 8 fours 32, and remainder is 1. Since 1 is left out, so keep 1 point and 0. 8 how many times in 10? 1 time. So 8 ones 8, remainder is 2. Now already we have kept 1 point, therefore you can take 1 0, 20. So 8 to 16. So 20 minus 16 is 4. Now 8 how many times in 40? 8 5s 40. So what's the answer? You got the remainder, that means the answer is 4.125. Okay, let us copy this. So 4.125. Okay, so the next one, give me 1 second. Yeah, the first one is 3 by 13. 3 by 13. it's also the same. So let us do. So 13, when you take 13 and divide by, sorry, if you take 3 and divide by 13, since the dividend is smaller than divisor, you have to take decimal. So after taking decimal, you can keep on 0. So in 30, how many times? 13 2s, 26, and 4 is the remainder. Okay, and since you have decimal, you keep on 0, and 13 3s, 39. Now 1 is the remainder. Okay, so now after that, so you can keep 0, but still 10 is smaller than 13. So therefore you keep one more 0 and you can have one more. Okay, so 13 how many times in 100? So 13 5 65, 13 6 78, 13 8 sorry 13 7 91. Okay, so now the remainder is 9. So you can keep 90. In 90, 13 6 78. Is it right? 12. So the number goes on. So there is no 0.23076 and go on. Keep on going. Okay. So now, yes, the next problem. Yeah, 2 divided by 11. So you have seen it. So fifth one, 2 divided by 11. See 11, 2 divided by 11, 0.0, 20. In 2011, how many times? 1 time. Remainder is 9, and yeah, you can keep 1 0. 11 8s, 88. So 2. So 2. So you can keep 0. So 11 ones, 11. And what is the remainder? 9. So now you can keep 0, and 11 8s, 88. So 2, so 20. It goes on continuing. That equals 0.1818, so on. Okay. I hope you understand this. Okay. So let us go for the last one. I think I remember. Yes. 329 divided by 400. See, instead of dividing with 400, I'll do one thing. Because division of 100, division with 100 is nothing but what? Division of 100 is nothing but the same which we have seen here. You just move the decimal to left hand side. So I will write this as, we can write it as 329 by 4 times 100. Okay. So now divide 329 by 4. So 4 8s, 32. Remainder 0, bring down 9. 4 2s, 8. Remainder is 1. And keep one decimal. 10. 4 2s, 8. Remainder 2. Keep one, already decimal is there, so you can put 0. 4 5s, 20. So remainder was 0. What was the answer? 82.25. I hope wherever you want clarification, you can pause the video and you can see the steps. Okay, I am erasing it. If you want to write it down, you just pause it and write. Okay. So now the answer was sorry, what was that? Yes. 82.25 divided by 100. Okay. See, when you are dividing with 100, the decimal place will move 2 places to the left hand side. So that the answer will be 0.8225. Okay. So we have seen, yeah. Actually, we have to change this into decimal form. We have to write which type of decimal it is. And we have learnt about decimals. There are 2 kinds of decimals. Okay. 3 kinds actually. So the decimals, see here, for example, 4.125. Here it stops. Is it continuing? No. So that means it is terminating. it is terminating decimal. It is terminating decimal. Now let us come here. This is also terminating decimal. This is terminating, and this one is also terminating, and here also you have terminating decimal. Is it right? Yes. Now let us see here. 1 by 11 equals 0.090909. It goes on. So that means it never stops. It is not stopping. So therefore it is called as non-terminating. It is called as non-terminating, as well as is the pattern repeating or not repeating? The pattern is repeating 090909. So this is called as non-terminating repeating. Non-terminating and repeating decimal. Okay, now let us, it's already terminating written. Here this decimal is not terminating, so it will be called as non-terminating. So non-terminating and non-repeating. So this one is non-terminating and non-repeating. Yes, we know that this is irrational numbers. Yes, in the same way, here you tell me whether it is which type of decimal it is. 0.181818. Can you please try? Yes, it is non-terminating and repeating. Okay, you should not write like this in the examination. You have to write the full form, non-terminating and repeating. In the same way, here it is terminating and repeating. Sorry, terminating. There will not be repeat. Okay, understood now? So this is how we have to classify the decimals. We have to change into decimals, and we have written the type of decimals. Understood? So let us see in the next video the next question, second question.